Once upon a time, in a quiet little village surrounded by silver mountains, there lived a poor girl named Liora. She was kind and gentle, always helping animals and caring for her neighbors, even though she had very little for herself. One morning, while fetching water from the river, she saw something strange floating on the surface, a shining golden feather that sparkled like a piece of the sun. When she picked it up, it whispered to her, "Keep me safe, and I will show you the way to your destiny." Liora felt a magical tingle when she heard those words, but she couldn't understand what they meant. So she just hid the feather in her basket and went about her day. That night, a wounded swan appeared at her door, its wing glowing faintly, and Liora gently wrapped the swan's wing. When she touched it, the golden feather disappeared from her basket. It had sensed her pure heart and chosen her as its keeper. The next morning, the swan transformed into a handsome prince under a curse. And when he looked at her, he recognized the golden feather around her neck, which had once been his. He explained to her that only someone pure of heart who cared without expecting reward could break the spell. And when Liora touched his wing, the curse was broken. Grateful, the prince invited her to his castle to be his guest of honor, and perhaps they could even get married. But Liora realized that her heart belonged to her village and the people she had grown up with. So she politely declined the offer, and the prince, understanding her feelings, promised to grant her a wish. Liora thought for a moment. She could ask for the village well to be filled with gold, or perhaps demand the old mill be made new. But she knew that true happiness came from within. So she said, "My wish is for the golden feather's magic to protect my village forever. I want my people to live happy and prosperous lives." And so it was. From that day on, the fields grew richer, the rivers flowed clear, and the people of the village lived in joy, all because of one girl's kindness and a single golden feather. And that, dear children, is why they say that even the smallest act of kindness can change the world. The end.